and we don't have it on today because we have sort of short notice, but we usually strap a camera onto the bottom of this thing, and we take photos of the landscape. And usually, who has to mow the lawn at the house? Raise your hand. I do. Okay, I have a little boy. He's too small, but pretty soon he's going to be able to mow the lawn. Essentially, when you mow the lawn, you do some kind of a lawnmower pattern, right? You sort of cover the lawn. Well, we can do the same thing with this guy, where if we were interested in mapping this field, it would fly, and it'd come back, and it'd fly, and it'd come back, and it'd come back, and it'd fly, and it'd come back. What's that? Well, it needs to sort of turn a little bit, going through it. But this is a really efficient way for us to cover areas. And why do you think we might want to do that? Why do you think it might be interesting for us to map out different areas?
So that you can find out good places for land.
Okay, that's one thing. What's a major problem that Hawaii is being faced with right now that has to do with vegetation? Lava is a big one, right? So we want to understand what the lava flow is doing. And so if we have people in helicopters flying over that, that's really expensive because it takes a lot of gas, and it's also a little bit dangerous, right? Because it's hot, and if the helicopter crashes or something, you get in trouble. Whereas if you fly one of these guys, it's a lot cheaper. Okay, so there's a lot of, what are some of the things longer term that also have to do with vegetation? We want to map something. One thing that Hawaii is really in trouble with right now is invasive species. There's all kinds of exotic invasive species that are coming in that are taking out our native species. And so we need to understand what's happening with these. And again, one way to sort of make these maps and figure out change over time is to use this guy. So I'm going to let Nick go ahead and get started. He's an expert pilot here. And while he's getting hooked up, if you guys have additional questions, I'm happy to try to address any of them. Are there any questions right now?
No.
I have a request. Can I have a volunteer? Someone needs to hold these batteries I threw out my tray. So we're going to plug in the screen, and it's going to give us a live video feed from what the copter is seeing.
So you guys will actually be able to look in that screen. We need a volunteer. Looks like this guy wants to volunteer.
All right.
All right. It's an important job. It's an important job. All right. So this copter that Nick is holding right now is one. We have a number of these different guys. This is called the Y6. Why do you think it's called the Y6? It's shaped like a Y, and what's the 6 come from? It's got six different propellers. Yeah, it's got six different blades. We've got these guys, but we also have something called a fixed wing, which is more like a little airplane. Why do you think this one might be more interesting to us than the fixed wing? Yeah, this one can just hover, and it's got straight takeoff and
Feedback.
takeoff. And so if we're working in a dense forest where there's all sorts of trees around us, we don't have a runway to take off, right? Or if we're working on the lava and it's really rocky, we also don't want to take off or land on that rocky because we'll get in trouble. Whereas if we just have a vertical takeoff and land, one of the issues is the battery life on this guy is much shorter than what a fixed wing can do because it has to work a lot harder because it has so many more propellers. Right, so what you guys, and I would encourage you guys, and maybe, sorry, what's your name? Kai. When you're holding the battery, it might be good.
So who are you talking to?
We'll see as it takes off. It's pretty cool.
Like you're flying.
Yeah. It's called first-person view. So this is the idea of what
We're going to go up here and try to look a little bit. We're sharing this with kids around the island right now.
Whoa, ew.
I see him.
And usually when we fly, be worried about the weather conditions. If it's too windy or if it's raining, that's a problem for us. But actually, it's quite nice right now. There's not that much turbulence up in
What happened? Oh no. Mom, so you can even call Auntie Kira too? Hmm? You can call even Auntie Kira too?